MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Miami Marlins. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Sixto Sanchez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
What's the play ball? Out. He's out. 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 3.
Set to get his day started, Rolando Velez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock. When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that back.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And this throw gets away from him.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box, Elvis Andrus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Velez leads off second with nobody out. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and they got him.
Play ball. 3. That hit him. He's got first. 3.
Digging in now, Rolando Velez, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Hey, your pitch, get some wood on it.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
What's the play ball? Out. You're out. 3. That hit him. First base. 3.
Stepping in, Rolando Velez.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, Rolando Velez.
First pitch coming, here it is. And they start him out away with a cold strike. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in, Isan Diaz.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Out in front of it, strike one. And the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 to count.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Nick Solak.
Now batting, third baseman, Nick Solak.
Now the pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he fouls this one off.
Here we go, boys.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding forward now, Corey Bird.
Now batting, center fielder, Corey Bird.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Come on, guys.
Here it comes, 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Bird is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy. Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The count now at 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rangers 5 and the Marlins nothing.
Ball 4, take the base. 3.
Ready for another shot now. Rolando Velez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Come on, let it fly.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this
Come on,
one.
big guy,
The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chisholm onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Rangers lead this one 7-0.
Play ball. He's out. 3. Out. You're out. 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 He's out. You're out. 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 You're out.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. The Rangers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Corey Kluber gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Sixto Sanchez couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the Texas Rangers. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Ariel Gerardo, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping into the box, Ahmed Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Hey, nobody.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. Santana's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Andres waits on it.
Got it.
And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate.
23, Michael Brantley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Roll. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Bottom of the inning now, set to get his evening at the plate started. Rolando Velez batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Into center field, line drive base hit. He'll get it into second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now in the box, Sherten Apostle. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up.
Hey, needs you right here. One time. Let's go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The center fielder, number 2.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming in is Nimmo. He can't get there as it falls in. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there.
He's out. 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 You're out. Out. He's out. Out.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brian Goodwin.
The 1-2. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. You're out.
Now at the plate, Rolando Velez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL.
He's out. Out. 3. Out. 3. You're out. He's out. 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 That's ball 4. 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York.
Now to the plate, Rolando Velez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Waiting on it is Nimmo. 2 gone.
Play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. 3. You're out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
So here's Jeff McNeil, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Rosario on at first, nobody out. Pitch missed. The throw down.
2-1.
The tag from Andrus, and they got him at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Let's play ball. He's out. 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 Out.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jacob deGrom earns win number 7 on the season. Seth Lugo records the save, his 29th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. for the Rangers. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Texas Rangers. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Lance Lynn is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last two.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch.
No outs yet, no outs.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus has it. And there's one gone to begin the evening. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. A ball and no strikes. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
A ball and a strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he'll take a look at ball one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Two and 0 to Brantley.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Down now, here we go. Up,
Popped him up. Velez is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. Out. Out.
away. Give me your
Stepping
best
up
stuff.
now, Brian Goodwin. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ramos over at second. Smith on at first with 2 down. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Play ball. 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Rolando Velez, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
Let it fly.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Nimmo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. You're out. He's out. 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 3. 3. You're out. He's out.
Ready for another chance? Rolando Velez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, let it rip. One time.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Nimmo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready once again, Rolando Velez. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today.
Like you can. Here you go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and a strike now. On its way is pitch number 75.
Yep, that ball went out.
No runs on 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Reined in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. You're out. 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 3. You're out.
Now at the plate, Rolando Velez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Velez.
All right, one time right here, kid.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Let's go, kid.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Metropolitans with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Noah Syndergaard earned his 9th win of the year. Lance Lynn pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Seth Lugo wraps it up for the save, his 30th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Texas Rangers. The Mets look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep. Next. Mike Minor gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch on its way. In tight at 93, ball 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Bro. They've lost the first two nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin, first 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today. Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
But no problem at first, and that's the first out. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, we got 2 down, fellas.
Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Odor has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. At the plate, Rolando Velez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score.
Velez.
Hey, let her fly right here.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
Hey, get your pitch.
Into his
Drive it.
windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Let's play ball. He's out. 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 You're out. He's out. 3 out.
Up next for the Rangers, Rolando Velez.
The catcher, Rolando Velez.
First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Just hung in there on that one.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this.
Play ball. 3. First base. Out. You're out. 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 3. You're out.
Standing in, Rolando Velez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Velez.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
0-1.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And this one gets away.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
So now 2 men in scoring position. Betts, the runner at third. Andres on at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They still lead it 2-1.
Let's play ball. 3.
Yeah, that's on him right here.
Striding in once again, Brian Goodwin. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Goodwin.
2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. There he goes. Pitch missed. The throw down.
It's out. 1-1.
And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this.
He's out. 3.
So digging in now, Rolando Velez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Velez.
All right, one pitch, your pitch right here. Let's go.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Hey, your turn.
3
right
runs,
here.
9 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Ball
that's
2
off the
now.
plate.
The Metropolitans are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
The set and the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. 9th inning coming up. The Rangers on top here, 3-2. Shane Carl comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Shane Carl.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Michael Brantley, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Here's the first pitch to him.
Here we go, boys.
The 0-1 delivery. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Hey, double him up. Let's go.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
The catcher, number 4.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back easily.
Hey, double him up. Let's go.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Runners on first with 1 down. Still 2-2. From the stretch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Now batting, third baseman,
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He swings and grounds it to short.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
the right fielder, number 9.
All right, now get ahead.
Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
2 outs here, 2 outs.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
The payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Forcing every base.
Striding into the box, Anthony Santander, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 offering. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. The set and the 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Rangers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Texas came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brett Martin gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Shane Carl closes the door for the save, his 22nd. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. Stay tuned for Rangers baseball next. Kyle Gibson gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Striding in, Delino DeShields, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Hey, place it first.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And, fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at his homestand.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
No. No, off the plate.
77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And immediately the Rangers now have to deal with a real burner standing on first base.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cesar.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Career against Kyle Gibson, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. Oh. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
DeShields stands at second with no outs. A throw behind the runner at second, and late reactions, and they got him.
Yeah, we got one.
The 1-1 home. To first. He's got it. And that's the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Tavares, but he won't get there. It falls in. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless.
Let's play ball. Three. Ball 4, take the base. 3. He's out. Ball 4, take your base.
In now for Cleveland, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar right here, similar stuff on the mound.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off.
Out.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Rolando Velez. And they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. And he takes ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Outside.
2-0 now.
Hey, let your can up there, huh?
Line towards center field. Mercado is right there, 1 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4. You're out. Out. He's out. Out. You're out. 3. Out. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take your base. He's out. Out. You're out. Out.
Into the box now, Rolando Velez.
The catcher, number 8, Rolando. Velez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
The throw is wild, and he gets away.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Into the box now, Jesus Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So striding in, Rougned Odor. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Rougned Odor.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. They trail in this one 11-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rolando Velez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Come on, big guy, get your pick.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pick.
He's set. Here it comes.
High. 0-1.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
The 0-1 on its way.
No,
1-1.
the ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
One and two to the Rangers catcher.
2 strikes.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is DeShields. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Let's play ball. Out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Here's Matt Adams now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Matt Adams.
Come on now.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. Throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
Play ball. That's ball 4. Out. You're out. Out. 3. 3. 3. 3. He's out. Out. 3. You're out. 3.
Now at the plate, Rolando Velez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Rolando Velez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hot shot toward third. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Now at the plate, Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jesus Sanchez.
Let's go now. One time.
He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen.
He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs.
Out. 3.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
19-2 in tonight's game. The Cleveland Indians sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Shane Bieber earned his 9th win of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Kyle Gibson couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.